안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu reviews입니다. Again.
Hey y'all, take two. Take two.
We turned purple again. Still have no idea why that happens sometimes, and I hope it doesn't happen again because we were like legit at the end. So,
We were at the end, and it's such a good
but yeah, at
reaction.
least it's a good. Yeah,
And
it
it's
is a good
such a
reaction.
good song.
But at least it's a
And
good
so
song.
we were like, I flicked the camera off, so we're gonna start over.
We were gonna just stick with the purple, but you flicked the camera off. So, all right. This time, if it happens, don't flick the camera off, and we'll just live
Okay,
purple
I'm
for a while.
sorry.
It's totally fine. All right, so this is Monsta X, The Dreaming, and it comes from 2021. It is off the second English language album from Monsta X, and it is from the documentary film that follows the lives of the members as they evolve into worldwide idols.
So one of the things that we mentioned was just kind of the meaning behind it, and I said, it's such a gorgeous song, but then when you really listen to the lyrics and just think about what those lyrics mean, not just for the artist, but just for, you mentioned like all idols everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really a deep
Well,
song.
anyone with a goal, even.
Yeah.
Like, if so, the lyrics of this song, if you haven't heard them, we just listened to them recently.
Like really recently.
2 seconds ago. It really is about like sometimes like once you achieve a dream, it lets go of the magic. Like there's when you have this ideal of a goal and something that you're aspiring to accomplish, sometimes getting there, enjoying that journey is worth more than actually achieving that goal. Sometimes it can be disappointing, but that's why you need to really focus on. And I think certain idols do that really, really well, like focus on the day to day and enjoying being together and meeting all those little goals and dreams along the way. So
Is it the goal or is it the dreaming of the goal?
of the goal, right? Or I would even argue achieving the goal, is that the success or just this like desire to have to have a goal and to like work towards it. Maybe that's what's actually valuable, not the goal itself. So
Maybe.
beautiful song. We'll just get back into it. If we seem disappointed, it's not because of the song. We were just like, darn, that was a good reaction. So,
Such a good reaction.
all right, here we go. It's a really good song.
It's a great song. And they're all like together on a stadium. It's so pretty. Like
Well, Shonu is in the military at this
Shondu's in the
point,
military,
right?
Yeah. And Wonhu had already left.
Wonho,
Give it all you
Wonho. I
got.
never say that right.
Never get over the view from the top. Just reach the finish. Just ring the bell. You'll have trophies.
So that's Kihyun.
Stories to
Kihyun?
tell.
Kihyun, I think.
So not
I don't know the numbers.
That's I am.
don't you
He needs
get
to cut his mic up a little bit.
Yes, that's what we said.
did say
It's a
it.
little low.
That's Shoe Honey.
the rainbow. The colors are there. They're not the same though. Maybe you know the moment you have it. But getting to
And he normally raps, right? So I was surprised by his voice in this.
touching the sky.
And I said, he has a list.
Missing the point, missing the meaning.
Here, a list.
The known? Is it the seeing? Or is it the dreaming?
I really like his voice in this
Is
song.
it the dream?
I love Shoe Honey anyway. And I'm not gonna lie, I am does write my favorite song out of Monsta X,
Like a lie. You had nothing on paper. It was all in your mind. You saw it all perfect. It gave you a rush, and I'll bet you right now he probably still does.
is that Min Hyuk?
If you have made through it,
It's hard to tell the hair and the lighting.
I
do you
know.
even wanna do it? Finding the gold is losing the rainbow. The colors are there, they're not the same though. Maybe you know the moment you have it. We're getting too old, let's go of the measure. If touching the sky is why we're all reaching on when we sing the point, we're missing a minute. Is it the known? Is it the seeing? got the answer. Let us all know.
Love that line.
I
It's
didn't.
finding the goal, worth losing the rainbow. The colors are there, are they the same though? Maybe you know the moment you have it. We're getting too old to let go of the magic. Touching the sky is why we're all reaching out. We're missing the point, we're missing the meaning. Is it the no? Is it the seeing? Or is it the dreaming? Is it the dreaming? Ooh,
Wow. Booty something. Hour or something. I wonder what that said. That was so pretty. I really love
It's
that.
so pretty. And that song in general is just so pretty. Like, whenever that whole album is gorgeous. It's an all English album. It's their second all English album. And I honestly, I mean, you and I have listened to several songs on that album and have talked about several songs on that album, but that whole album is just it's so pretty.
I think I saw one of the songs on like Kelly Clarkson or something. That may have been the first time I was introduced to Monsta X. I mean, I didn't know you had mentioned them, but I think that was the first song that I heard. So it's kind of ironic that I heard a K-pop group for the first time, like singing in English. Like that was my first exposure to them. But great song, like just very well balanced. Now I'm curious. So was Shonu involved at all in that album, or was he already like in the military and they just because it didn't seem like they were missing any parts, like when we see Big Bang, like if they're missing someone they have it like piped in or something, like tracked in, not
That's
piped
a
in.
great question. I mean, the album came out in what, 2021? Because it's really recent.
And speaking of recent,
I know Shonu just
Shonu
got out.
is back. We are both big fans of Shonu and we're super excited.
Super excited he's back
And
because
some of the
hopefully
viewers,
that means more music.
yes.
But crummy note, Kai is going into the military. What did we say? The 8th?
Yeah,
The
maybe
8th?
that's where I got the eighth from when I was talking
Is
about
it
the
the 8th?
ESPA.
Yes,
It's
I think
soon.
that's the
It's
8th.
soon.
Like, it's really soon.
I just like they need to spread these idols out a little bit more because J Hope just went in. It's like,
Like, he
and then
literally just announced it. Like,
it's
he was supposed to be able to
crazy.
wait a little bit.
Time is next. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for this. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Kai's going in, like, really soon.
Really soon. Like, yeah. Like I feel like sometimes when they announce, although Jin went in really fast after he announced it, I feel like J Hope gave a little bit of time
Yeah, he
before he
did.
went in, but yeah, sometimes it's really probably quick just to make it easier on the fans. Not that there's anything that we can do about it, but Shonu is back. And then a viewer wanted to make sure that we mentioned it on here so that other like mom babies might like hear it and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize he was back. So, and then they said that there's a subunit coming with Shonu.
Yes.
And I don't remember which one.
Oh, it was Shonu and it wasn't Jahuni. Who was it? It was
Was it the M?
is it Manuk?
Maybe?
I can't say any of their names right, y'all. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm saying it correctly, but it's not right. It's Min Hayuk. Min Hayuk?
No.
Minhyuk?
Minhyuk.
Minhyuk?
Minhyuk. Yeah. You did it. See, have confidence. You did it.
I don't have confidence in my Korean. Duolingo tells me I'm wrong all the time, and I try, and I'm like, no, that's right.
Duolingo makes up weird, inappropriate sentences. I love Duolingo.
does.
I'm not.
It's so bad.
It's one of the apps that I use for Korean. But some of the sentences, I'm like, what do you do in Korea? Like, what is going on? And why does the dog need to wear pants? Like, I don't understand.
And why does the ant drink coffee?
Why is a dragon carrying 10 ants? Like, I don't understand. Like, the small dragon at that. Like, just so many words. So many things that make no sense. But it's all good. We're learning its vocabulary, people. But, and I pointed out, is it Minhyuk that has the lisp?
I think so.
My son has a speech disability, so I'm not making fun of the singer, but the one singer has a lisp. And I'm wondering, I don't think I'm wrong. Like I can hear it in English. Now I don't remember hearing it when he sings Korean. So that makes me wonder if, because the lisps tend to come out on consonants, and we've
That's
talked
true.
about this before. The English language has way more consonants that both begin and end words than the
No,
Korean
it's
language.
Kyun. Kyun has a lisp.
One does he really? So I was right.
Yes, how strong is Kyun's lisp? So apparently Kyun has a lisp.
Okay. I don't know the members' names other than Shonu. I'm sorry. So I don't know which one it was I pointed out, but one of them has a lisp. I could hear it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I applaud the fact that he's a K-pop idol singing. His voice was amazing. And I love that he was a part of a group and he wasn't like hidden in the back or anything like that. You know, he wasn't like a visual or a dancer. Like he was
No, he
singing
was
and his voice
there.
was amazing. So I applaud that. I think that was amazing. So he had a really good voice and I love that. I wonder if it isn't noticeable in Korean.
Ooh, I don't know.
Just curious.
Mon bebes, what do you know? What do you think?
Yeah. But it was beautiful. So, but I loved actually hearing it. It was really, I mean, talk about dreaming for all the people out there who are nonverbal and
So then
struggling to
I'm
speak at
wondering
all,
if
like
I had them
lisps aren't a
flip.
bad thing. So that was amazing. So if you have more Monsta X that you want us to take a look at, give us some direction. What should we look at next after the dreaming? Someone had suggested that because we had taken a look at Find You and Dramarama, that there was actually that's a three-part series, and the third
Mm-hmm.
one was the Destroyer, but we couldn't find the Destroyer
And an MV.
in an MV. Like the only version I could find was an audio
So if you have
or
a
a fan-made
performance or
video.
an MV that's like
Yeah.
officially kind of done,
So
send
I'm
the link so that we can do it.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to kind of hear the conclusion of that. And I guess we could watch it on our own time, but we wanted to react to it on the channel. So we're not ignoring the fact that someone recommended The Destroyer. We weren't able to find something that we could react to well. So whatever you recommend next, let us know after the dreaming. Make sure you like and subscribe down below so that you're seeing all the new content as it comes out.
And if you like blogs, I'm going to take over now. If you like
I was going to talk
blogs,
about Shonu, but okay, go ahead.
oh, okay, sorry, go
I was just
ahead.
going to say it. So when we get dates on this new sub unit, so
Yeah,
it's
so true.
Shonu and what? Monstacks. That's coming out. I apologize. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, if you know any of that information, like let us know in the comment section down below. Some of that stuff comes up like really fast, and we just want to make sure we're not missing it.
Well, and it comes up so fast. Like I have a friend of mine, and we're in like a K-pop group. Don't judge. I'm sure all of you are in K-pop groups as
Sound
well.
like you're performing as in a K-pop group.
Yes, totally.
You are Navis.
I
Sorry, I digress.
it's Shanyu and Hyungwon.
Okay.
Hyungwon. Is that how you say it? Hyungwon?
Hyungwon. Yeah.
Hyungwon? Okay, so Shanyu and Hyungwon are going to be joining forces as a subunit. And so super excited about that. That just came out a couple days ago. They're in preparation for apparently a new album maybe or
Yeah, the viewer called it a subunit, so I'm assuming it's gonna be like
Hey,
GP2P kind of thing, like where we get an album.
Well, that would be kind of cool.
So it's
Super excited.
very excited to hear that.
But that subunit is coming out, so we will look forward to it. Super excited Sean Yu's out because I love him. I think that his voice is just one of my favorites of Monsta X.
We could have a Monsta X
Uh,
day, like
A
leading
Monsta
up to
X
it.
day.
Wow, exciting! It's just the win. Sorry.
Startled me, sorry.
So I'm sorry. And so you were saying about the K dramas, if you like.
Oh yeah,
K-dramas.
if you like K-dramas, we've got a blog for you. Make sure you check out our Hallyu Reviews website where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, and skip, cut them out.
That's right.
Read the blog, save the time
Save yourself the trauma.
of a bad drama.
So until next time.
Until next time, y'all. 안녕.